Not sure whether I've messed this up even worse, but in one way to find out. Got my shopping list. I'm going to get some wood. That's where I get it from. Right, I got some wood. Cost 22 quid. I was in there for about, I don't know, 20 minutes. My toe's killing me. Did I tell you I broke my toe yesterday? No, I didn't. Anyway, yeah, let's get back to the workshop, see what I got. Right, welcome to the second part of the video. I did this morning go and get some nice bits of wood because I was thinking of I've got some nice thin pieces that I can probably use for tops and the bottoms, and possibly there's a piece of ash that's like nearly 9mm thick, so I could take that down to 2mm, and I could bend that as the sides, because the more I thought about this ply, the more I thought it was going to give me trouble, because I got to take, basically it's got to be 2mm. So and this ply is 5mm. 4.5mm, and it's only like three. It's like a 3-ply deal thing going on. So what I'm thinking, I'm not going to be defeated from the scrap wood challenge. So all this wood what I've bought today is going to the side. So all that's going to the side, and I'm going to attempt this. If it breaks, then we'll use the good stuff. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and take this down to 3mm maybe. I got a thickness up, but I think I'm going to use the bandsaw. Well, I am very happy with that. Look at that. I've managed to take that off. Look at that. Come on now. What's the thickness on that? I got, that's that thin piece. And I literally took the laminate from the center. I'm left with two pieces that are, I'm way happier than I thought I was going to be. That's 2.1, and this stuff is 1.2. I could actually laminate it with itself. So I'm pretty sure now with this, it naturally wants to curve that way, so maybe that's the way to go. But I think with a bit of heat and wetting this up, should be able to bend that. Okay, this will just bend. This will just bend straight away. Look at this. I don't want to break it. I'd be devastated if it broke. But look at this. That's already. That's going to where I want it to be without anything. Not break that. Can't get much better than that. Right, so I'm going to make some blocks. I've just made this inner jig for when I bend the wood, and I put this inside, and then it'll keep it nice and formed. There we are. Right, it's been a day since the last little clip, although it doesn't matter to you because it's all instant. But I've made this kerfing. I did have a long piece of this. I cut it down into strips this size, and then I made a little jig like this. Just a piece of wood cut through, and then I just let that amount of blade stick through. I'll show you now. Right, first you've got to get a bit of sandpaper and just smooth it off. I just wing it. I'll bring you a little closer so you can see what's going on. See that? It's hard to do with one hand, but bit of text, and you're basically leaving a tiny bit on, and then when you do it all the way along, it becomes flexible, and that then will go into this foam. It'll be glued around the edge to give the top and bottom something to stick to. So I'm going to crack on with that. And also this I've got to bring down a bit because I need that sticking out. So then I can get, just explain, then I can get these little clamps. So let me show you with a little piece just to explain how it works. So when that's sticking out a little bit, so I'll just drop that down, stick the kerfing on with glue obviously, and then use them little clamps all the way along, stick it on. But this is very thin, so what I'm going to do, this piece is still a bit thick, so I'm going to try and shave a little bit more off this so it's as flexible as this, and then I'm going to laminate these two together, which will give it extra strength. So that's why I'm going to set up the bandsaw and try and take a bit of this off. That's what I'm going to do next. Well, first I'm going to finish off the kerfing. You don't need to see that. I'm just going to finish these off while that jigs up. Sorry for the moving about everywhere, but this is how I do shit. Right, so that's flexible. Ooh, there's a little crack in it there. Probably gonna have to steam it a little bit. There's a little tiny crack there. Should I give her another pass? No, I think I'll just stick with that. Quit whilst you're ahead. That's gonna break her. There's a weak spot there. Ooh. It's gonna need to be laminated. Oh no, I just cracked it there as well. Ooh, right, gotta try and sort this out. Right, let me lower this. I need to lower this, so I'm going to take these screws out and get out lower. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this to size. Right. I need to make a centre mark, which is going to be difficult. I'm just going to have to guess it. I reckon there. Also, what I got to do, I got to take this down a little bit. Bit of a lip on there. I feel like that's going to snap unless I glue it. I'm going to run a little bit of glue up there, I think, and keep that flat now or something. Let that glue set. Yeah. Let that dry now. And we'll be back. Right, it's been a little while. No, it didn't stick. Just a few breaks. What I'm going to do, cut this the same size. Ah, shit. Fuck. I ballsed it all up. what do I do? What do I do? It's breaking too many places. Not going to be defeated. Ah, you fucker. Well, I tried. Fucking tried, didn't I? Right. Failure. I'm going to use this. Little defect there, which I know is going to give me shit. Right, I'll be back. We're recording. Right. It all went tits up. But I'm still not giving up, man. So I've got these I've got these in a few pieces now. So I mean, you know, good thing about wood is you can glue it together, and you can repair it. It's not ideal, don't get me wrong. So now what I've done, I've changed the jig up a little bit as well. I've just been doing a little bit of work. I don't think I filmed any of it. I might have filmed a little bit, but filming and working together for me is very difficult, man. Because I'm trying to concentrate on the two things to get them perfect, and it's fucking, my brain don't work like that. I got to be focused on something. I'm starting to realise lots about myself as I go through the process of healing. Anyway, let me have a look at this. Let you have a look at this. Right, so I've just made these two sides because I've got another plan. This was this big, something like that, yeah. And I've cut those sides off because I was going to make bits to just fit in there, but then I thought, you know what's better off probably having that whole side there. So this is what I've done. So I made a side for there and a side for there, and then this one I cut so it fits in there. With me so far? So, and then I can put clamps. Use clamps this way then, from the edge, and I can clamp it there, and it's like, you know. So yeah, so this is my thinking now. Now what I'm going to do, it's going to have a little scar on the outside somewhere, but that's okay. We can fill it and sand it and whatever. I might even end up spraying the whole thing. So I'm going to soak this in boiling water and get it hot, and then I'm going to put it in and clamp it up, man. I'm going to put glue in between, and there's already a few more places it could go, but if it goes, man. And I'm just going to clamp it up, glue it up, and see what happens. If I'm left with a decent form, I'll stick some of this kerfing on, and then the top and the bottom, and a bit of bracing, and I think we're winning. But I'm going to try. This is my last attempt at using this, so I need to find something I can soak this in, like a tray or something. So let's get that done. Alright, so I've got this tub. I'm going to try and soak them in. Let me put it in like that. Right, hot water. And luckily my hot water is boiling. Like, you can't keep your hand in it. I've also boiled the kettle, so I can add that to it too. very hot. So I'm going to leave that in there for a little while. Ooh, that's hot, boy. Put something in there to stop it rising up. Oh, look at that one. That one's just curling up the wrong way. Huh? Hot water rise? Yeah. No, the wood's floating. Oh. Hot air rises. Not sure whether I've messed this up even worse, but there's one way to find out. Tip this water out. Let's go. Glad I marked these pieces. Right. So this is good. This is piece 2. During there, I'm not sure whether this is going to work properly, man. This is piece 2. Yep, that's piece 2, and that's where they join. So you always mark your shit, man. It's a bit warped, but right now. That's not the one first. And this one first. This is piece 1. This is horrendous. I'm gonna have to wet this again when it comes time for this to be put in. I'm gonna let this dry just like this for now. Do you think I can put the other one in? Should I try? Right, that is it for now. I'll let this dry in the foam before I stick any glue on it. I'm going to actually stick a little clamp on there. Just pushing off there and just clamp it up. I'll probably use some of these little clips. The joins. Still dries nice. Probably stick one on there as well. Just give it a little helping hand. Also, pulling up on that joint. Helping hand to where it's going to form. Yeah, let this dry now, probably overnight. Come back in the morning. Well, I've actually decided I'm going to put clips all the way around with these little points. There's a few points which you could do with just forming a little better. So that's what I'm going to do next. Right, clipping. My little helper Harry. Yeah, boy.
Hello.
Right, next stage will be after that dries. Well, I thought I'd add this to the end. It's I've just finished editing. It's a long edit, this one was, and I apologise for the long-winded video, for the little that's been done. But I've just come down to have a look, and it's still a little bit wet, so I'm going to leave it overnight. And I'm going to start part 3 tomorrow. And hopefully it all looks like it's doing what I want it to do. So I'm just going to leave till tomorrow. Thanks for staying tuned and staying with this long-winded video, and hope it makes sense. It's a lot of work going into this for scrap wood, but peace. See you on the third one.